It seems to me, dude, like every race is racist. And I've been talking about this with Adam on Sledgelords. I think right now you could make an argument that white people are the least racist race because we've been so beat down by the media. Whereas, do you think a 55-year-old Latino man who works at an auto body shop, do you think his thoughts and his chit-chat with his coworkers is PC? And if you don't believe me, just look at the tapes from what these people said, the Latino people at City Hall.
I think it's Nury Martinez. I don't know what's her name.
That was unbelievable.
Yo, that chick is crazy.
She's really legitimately racist.
LA City Council member.
Let's look this bitch up, dude. The
tapes. And for people,
gotta go audio tapes or something.
Yeah, and I don't know.
On Reddit.
4 days
audio.
ago.
There you go.
It's so bad. Stella, did you not see this?
No.
So these people, they were in charge, as far as I know, of districting Los Angeles and like deciding which neighborhoods fall into which school district and all this stuff. Very high ranking. Latinas and Latinos. Yeah. So everybody assumes progressive, looking out for the working class people. Well, a secret tape, and the circumstances surrounding it are a little bit mysterious.
Yeah, they are.
People don't know who taped it, why they released it. Yeah. But basically, these people were saying, like, fuck this guy. For example, the district attorney of Los Angeles, fuck him, quote, he's with the blacks. He's not with us. This lady accused somebody she works with's son, who's black, it's a black son, of looking like a, quote, little monkey.
Yeah, dude.
It was unfucking believable.
That word in Spanish is like a slur. It's almost like an N-bomb also. It's like it's like only used by very like lower class kind of shit. It's nuts that she said that to me.
Yeah, and they just, I feel like people just, the eye of Sauron, the PC eye that looks over America, it's so turned towards white people, and we've been withering beneath its gaze for the last, 5 years or so, that everybody else is like, Sauron's looking that way. I'm going to go on a Spanish language tangent about that guy's son.
That was wild.
Dude, but I say it goes even further than race, because guess what we haven't seen presented in any of these articles? The fact that she's a Democrat.
Yeah, she is a Democrat.
Supposedly the least racist people. And dude, she said she wanted to give the kid a beat down.
She did say
she wanted that. I want to give that monkey a beat down.
Let me bring it. Yeah, she said, let me bring him around.
Is he like 10 years old?
No, he's 3 or 4.
It's shocking.
What?
No, maybe you should have
beat up a kid.
Yeah, dude, she wanted to spank him, like set him straight,
dude.
Because I think he's an adopted black kid. So
she's like, they're bringing him around like a purse. He's not white,
right?
And then King Croc. I know you've seen. I'm not saying anything about. Obviously, when we're talking about racism, I'm not saying all Latinos, all white people, all black people are racist. But I'm saying it exists outside of guys who look like me. I was going to include you in this, but you're Latinx.
I'm Latinx, baby.
King Croc, I mean, how much security camera footage have you seen of a black dude Spartan kicking an Asian woman under the train tracks?
I've seen a lot of that in New York.
And in San Francisco.
LA, I've never encountered that as much,
San Francisco, it's happening a lot. But all I'm saying is everybody is racist. If you're openly racist, because everybody has thoughts that are not good, like, black people walk through the intersection slow sometimes.
They do.
If that thought flashes into your head, you shouldn't be crucified. Now, if you hate somebody sincerely without ever having spoken to them, you just hate them on sight because of their skin color, obviously you're a piece of shit, and the world is going to take care of you.
That's what happened to her.
The world is going to take care of you. But I think just with the media and all this fucking affirmative action shit, just let people be generally good people, and the best person gets the job, and don't assume everybody is a hate monger.
Right. Is it okay if I do my Japanese voice from time to time?
I, as a white man, do grant you permission to do the Japanese voice.
No.
Mia, you're Asian. Tell Leo it's okay.
You have the pass, even though I'm not Japanese.
She's Chinese.
I only have the Chinese pass.
So you got to change it.
Okay.
He's Chinese.
Mia, do you ever see blatant racism at your restaurant?
Oh, I mean, yeah.
Your head chef.
Really?
Oh, for sure.
Her Japanese head chef. There we go again. Her Japanese head chef. We've already talked about the instances of Latinos, black people kicking Asian people. This man is Asian and he hates all other Asian people.
Really? He hates all other Asians?
That aren't Japanese.
That's
or the
pretty
Korean.
common, honestly. Like,
What does he say about the
traditionally,
Chinese?
Talking to your mic, baby.
Yeah, they just have like beef for centuries, so they just hate each other innately. But yeah, he's pretty racist and like openly homophobic. So
Really?
yeah.
That's so wrong.
But he's
Cultural
just,
thing.
he's just like so traditional. Like he's just straight from Tokyo. Like he just doesn't know the American culture, you know.
Does he slice the tuna thinner for the gays?
No, but
Hopefully.
someone asked him for a rainbow roll and he was like, "No, I'm not gay."
No, that's hilarious.
That's a great joke.
I am not a
Right in
gay.
West Hollywood.
Yeah, I know, right?
Right in West Hollywood.
That
And
is
they
a
got hella
great joke.
mad.
That is
I
a
am
great
not
joke.
a gay.
You think got mad?
They got mad. Yeah,
I love that, dude. What a legend.
Yeah, do you want to be the guy? You want to do the
What did you
Japanese
really-
voice?
Yeah,
back to the table?
excuse me.
Don't do it, 'cause
The dog,
he's-
the Shar
No, he said in
Pei.
English.
Excuse me, we're doing a thingy. It's gonna be really, really funny. Excuse me, sir. The dog, the Shar Pei. It's a service dog.
Okay.
You know, I just wanted to. I am fiending for a snack. Do you have a rainbow roll here?
No, we do not have a rainbow roll. That is gay.
Oh my God! You should be shut down. You need to
Get out
check
of
your
here.
privilege.
Get out of here. You like anal sex. That is not good. Get out of here.
Well, now there we go. Now that we did that mature,
I'm
very
sorry.
highbrow role
Yeah.
play.
It was for us.
But I did. There was a group of Russian people that came in actually the other day, and they were just saying a bunch of racist remarks in Russian.
Wow.
And one of my coworkers, she's Armenian, but she speaks some Russian.
A lot of
and so
Armenians
she
do.
just like heard everything. Like they're like, these Arabs don't know how to run a restaurant because they thought she was an Arab or whatever.
Wow.
And then the Asian server forgot something, and then they're like, "How do these white people deal with these Asians?" Just like openly.
We don't have a
in
choice.
Russian.
The Asians are running this country now, and that's a good thing. I'm not
Dude,
saying
they're
I'm not saying they control the media.
efficient
Yeah,
and
Asians.
fast.
Asians are number one, dude. They make the most money in this country.
Smart.
Best grades. Good for the Asians. I like the Asians. But I think in conclusion, we can just say that if you are an asshole and you have a bunch of hate built up in yourself all the time, it's only going to hurt you. You being racist, unless you're going around lynching people, in which case, obviously, you should be put to death. But you being racist against people, I don't think it's going to have any measurable effect generally on their lives, but it's going to make you age quicker, make people like you less. And I think you're probably more likely to drop dead of a heart attack in your 50s if you're going around tense with racism every day of your life. Right, King Croc?
Absolutely.
Todd Bowles knows.
T. Croc, you ever been racist in your own life? Be honest.
He really hates people from Lebanon.
No. No. Yeah.
Well, I mean, look, like you told me you would cross the street if there were two big black guys. You know, it was 3 a.m. and there's two big black guys in the
Oh, well,
woods.
yeah, that's just safety. I mean,
Hey, that is
Racism.
it's racism.
it's like you make sure threat awareness. You know what I mean? And sometimes you got to do what you got to do. But all in all, I agree with your message. Don't be racist, guys.
Yeah. And I guess maybe there has been some good that's come out of people just hating white people lately, because it has made me realize, all right, like the message is getting through to me now. Because when you're 16 years old and you're playing around, it's not that I used to be racist.
You guys had a good run, though. You know.
White people?
Yeah, white men.
Oh,
Yeah.
we're coming back, dude.
You guys had a good
We're coming
run.
back, baby. But it's good to be reminded that, like, hey, these jokes that you make that used to be totally fine, sometimes they do hurt people, and sometimes you are just going for shock value and it's not funny. So there's good to come from it too. But I think we're ready to go back to society as it was.
So an
I want the
occasional
90s back.
racist joke is fine.
Where are you going to eat
Seems like,
tomorrow?
though,
McDonald's?
It does
I'm
seem
gonna
like
hit it.
what you're saying about
No.
all the people that get the contracts and everything to do the diversity and inclusion speeches at universities, like they're not speaking to the actually racist people. Like actually racist people aren't becoming less racist because of some college talk about diversity.
Yeah.
I think
Boom,
the
right
anal
on
sex
target, right on
is a
target.
better way to make people less racist than talks at a university.
Yeah, and like BBC cuck videos.
Yeah, that's what the white man needs.
Like, because that's what the racist white men are watching.
Yeah.
And they're going to start loving black men from that.
It's true. That is the number one porn in the South. It's actually true.
I got to do my
You
part,
and
bro.
I could do our part.
For real.
For racism. Against racism.
Stella.
Oh, for racism.
Against racism.
You guys into role play? I mean, for the video, if you were dressed as maybe a member of the South, right? Maybe you were forced to fight in the Civil War. Right, I mean, fucking
No,
Denzel.
he would be fighting for the North.
He'd be fighting for the North. No, but like Denzel, didn't he fight for the? I'm pretty
North.
sure Denzel did a movie.
He fought for the North.
He was in the North. He was on the
It would be
North.
so bad.
Yes.
Let's not.
So
So you're on the North. You're on the North. You're already free. I wanted you to be shackled.
and Stella, I just want you to come in like, my
Right.
name's Stella. I'm from the plantation just over yonder. My father's grown cotton for 3 generations with his father and his father. And then King Croc, remember Bumbus?
Oh, you
No.
got to be Bumbus.
We can't do this.
Can we do?
Yeah, I think people want cuck porn. I don't think they want like slave role play.
Really?
Yeah, let's-
I don't know.
Yeah.
Remember, King Croc,
That is
Bumbus was
not
your invention,
hot.
though.
Bumbus was your
Not
invention.
hot.
You
barely
came up with his
remember it.
name.
Yeah, dude, I barely.
That was
remember.
unbelievable.
That was fun though.
But Stella, it seems like you would actually consider having anal sex with Croc.
Yeah.
Would you?
After everything I've seen, also, I'm like way more into him.
Really?
He's very intellectual and he's very,
He's
very
so
deep.
smart and he's so sweet.
He's-
like really nice.
Oh, wow.
He's a kind-hearted gentleman.
King
a
Croc,
smarty,
would,
too.
would you bang her in the ass?
Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you.
He's got a big dick, Stella.
I can tell.
He's got a really big
Everybody's
dick.
talking about it. He has a quiet confidence about it.
Would you
he's
go
got
to
big
his house to
confidence.
bang him, or seems like a car isn't something you're opposed
Anywhere you want. Anywhere you want.
to? King Croc, what are you going to do with this power? And fuck you. You better never say anything negative about me ever.
Ever.
Because all we've gotten you is titties and now an ass.
Yeah.
I'm the first ass.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm so honored.
He has it. I mean, I don't know. if
Not
we should
his
be
first
honest.
ass, but the first
Last
ass.
time you had a little. What's the last time you had intercourse, King Croc?
You know, it's been a little while.
It's
taking things slow. with the girl.
She likes the
Good for you.
truth. She's a. I think she would like. She wouldn't mind hearing about it. She might even
I do
entice
like
her
the
more.
truth. What? Of how long it's been?
Yeah, it's
since
been a
he
little
fucked?
while.
Well, when you have a big cock, you can't be hurting girls everywhere.
I know,
you
dude.
gotta
I don't
find
wanna go
girls that can
around-
take it first.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
And so it's hard, you know?
rock hard
Rock hard.
all the time.
It's been an eventful
really
pod. I
horny.
mean,
Hey, I'm sorry, guys, to interrupt, but Austin, can you play this audio? I haven't heard the racist tape, so I am curious.
This flow, and then there's these.
Martinez.
Oh, it's in English. I thought it was going to be in Spanish.
It's like black and
got
brown
both.
on this flow, and then there's this white guy with this little black kid who's misbehaved. The kid is bouncing off the effing walls on the floor, practically tipping it over. There's nothing you can do to control him. Parece changuito.
Translation: little monkey.
They're raising him like a little white kid, which I was like, this kid needs a beat down. Like, let me take him around the corner and then I'll bring him back.
Bonin tweeted that Martinez attacked our son with horrific racist slurs and talked about her desire to physically harm him. It's vile, abhorrent, and utterly disgraceful. There were protests
That
at
wasn't
her
even the
house.
whole
Today
audio,
she
dude. I heard a
resigned
different
as
audio.
council president.
Yeah, they were talking shit about indigenous
Wait,
people,
how is
too.
this being recorded?
Somebody recorded it secretly. It's
Secretly.
mysterious who was.
That's like the worst thing you could ever say to ever be recorded. Like
pretty
that's
bad.
pretty bad.
that's not good.
Imagine
About a
what she said
kid?
before that hasn't been recorded too.
I know.
Yeah,
That's the problem. And then she's in a position where she's trying to. She's someone that's going to help people. Like this person should not have this job, and hopefully never again. You know, if there is a real cancellation. I think the only way to really be canceled is to be truly racist. I think.
Yeah. I mean, usually I'm against any kind of cancellation because who is anybody to determine what makes somebody really racist? Like, and especially for comedians, if you tell a joke, there are plenty of people on the left who would say that makes you really racist if the target of the joke is whatever, or if the subject of the joke is race. But I mean, this, I agree with you, Leo, that this is pretty cut and dried racism that's hard to see any other way.
Yeah.
Well, and there's a lot of people out there like her, but unfortunately, she chose the career of politics, where
Yeah.
it's like you have to just play whatever role is going to make you electable. So she
Exactly.
fucked up with the career path there.
She could.
Yeah.
Can't say shit like that about children.
No.
If you want people to like you.
And she's a Democrat, for God's sake.
She's the only.
She chose the wrong party.
Yeah, she
For
chose
real,
the wrong
and
path.
the wrong career
think the
path.
Nazi
Republican
party
on
might
that
suit her
graph
better.
might go, who knows?